Peg ratio is a weird thing. First of all, it's got the word peg in it. Um, yeah, low fucking value. The thing is, Microsoft also has a different calendar year situation, so you probably can find the June quarter, but they call that something else. So, but peg ratio is like a weird way to normalize growth in PE. It's not really useful, but it's getting at the right idea. Like, it's a good stepping stone for investors trying to think about, like, okay, how do I incorporate growth into my thinking about earnings? And you eventually take this journey to DCF land and NPV land, where you'll really think about it. And then there's more journeys to take. Like the beginning investor, no, if you're a noob investor and you want to put like $5,000 in Godel, I'm going to pass on that, but I appreciate it, of course. But no, there's a safe process and all that stuff. It's a big pain in the ass for us to accept the money, so it's got to be kind of worth it for us, like 100K minimum type thing. Anyway, when we start investing, we sort of don't even look at earnings at all. We just look at stock price, memes. What else do we look like? You know, consensus or sentiment, social media. Yeah, we take 100K. We raised 2 million in a seed round, so pre-seed round. Now we're doing a seed round. All right, pandas, let's go, Zaki. Oh, I think I know Zaki. Maybe I do. I don't know. Anyway, sentiment, social media. Like, this is like phase one for all investors. Like, some people even look at the stock ticker and they're like, wow, I like that stock ticker, or I like the name of the company, I'm going to invest. It sounds like a cool company. I don't even think about, financial statements. Yeah, Joe Springer, man. Everyone hit him up. Tell him. We need to debate. And then we kind of look at financial statements, but we don't really do any computations. We just kind of hear about, okay, the company has earnings, or, the company is growing or something like that. We just sort of like vague understanding. And then finally we start to think about PE, which is sort of these like kind of dumb ratios, price to earnings or price to sales. Like, okay, there's a such thing as these things, and we start to think about them. We don't think about them too intelligently. And then at some point we just use them on a level one thinking basis. And then we kind of start to think a little bit more intelligently about them, almost to the point of a professional. Now, what's funny about this is, in the pyramid of stock thinking, like, this is honestly where a lot of Wall Street still is. Like, a whole bunch of people in Wall Street stop right here. Now, the PEG ratio is as if it was like a really small step in this journey. Like, it's a really quick step from PEG to, like, you can even say like normalized PE is probably even better than PEG ratio, to like just DCF land. And the problem with DCF NPV land is it's not perfect either. And as you go down this, you kind of get to like reverse DCF, which I think is a really good place to be in valuation and thinking about stocks. I think this is a reasonable place to be. But there's more steps, and a lot of people sort of think about this and they overthink it, and this maybe is like not necessarily next, but it could be like parallel, is they just think about inputs and sensitivity. So you don't have to calculate DCFs, you just know what the inputs are and how sensitive the market is to them. And that's sort of one way to look at it. what could come next after this. I'm not sure. Probably, you know, probably the hardest part here is thinking about things as a management or project IRR basis. This is something almost nobody does, except for your boy. And this is like probably the, I don't know about secret sauce, but like, because some investors are really good with just technical analysis. Like you can be a great investor just doing this, right? That's really funny, Will. Oh, don't worry. I have a big video and paper plan for Sava. I got something for Joe Springer. Because the biggest problem with DCFs is that they don't really understand management. Companies are not static. They're living, breathing things. And to understand that, you have to understand that management is always seeking to provide returns, depending on the management you're dealing with. Not all of them are, and some of them will fuck it up, right? Look at Intel. So this is your roadmap on at least philosophical thinking for investing. You have to make it through 7 stages of hell to get to nirvana. DeMataran is fine. He's just not a professional. He's a academic. So he doesn't actually have to be battle tested. He's never run a company and he's never run a fund. I've done both. So I don't think he really gets it the way. He's not bad. I mean, it's definitely a great place to start. But he's not it. He's not him. What's going to happen to Joel Springer after Cassava fails? Is he going to find another stock to look at? He's done 500 videos on these stocks, the same stock. Bro, if I ever do something like that, just kill me. You have my permission. Just do it. It's over for me. My family won't even be upset. They'd be like, you know what? We thought this day would come. It's sad, yes, but we're also relieved. Mom, did I'll be looking on from heaven or hell and be like, damn, Mom. Damn. It's like that, Mom?